Hey everybody, this is a sight you don't normally see. It's the other side of the camera. But today is a special day because something that I thought was going to happen sooner rather than later has finally happened. The screen on my printer has gone out. This is going to be the first time I replace this screen, so I figured I'd make a video to show everybody how to do it and to just kind of go over the machine in question. This is my Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. I bought this machine back on October 1st of 2021. And this is still the original screen. Now, unlike most people that run printers in their house, this machine has not shut off for almost 3 years. And I think that is just a testament to the Elegoo printer brand in general. Now, as you can see, it's a little worse for wear because I am not delicate when it comes to machinery. I deal with machines in my day job all the time, and I'm not very gentle. So you would think that me and technology wouldn't really get along. Let's get a little closer so I can show you some of the dings that she has picked up over the years. Now, as you can see, this is not the normal screen protector for a Mars printer. What this actually is white electrical tape that I picked up to repair refrigerator seals. And since we're going to be replacing the screen, let's go ahead and peel that right off. Now you can definitely make out all of the random scratches on the screen. And then this section over here, this is caused, and I'm going to cause some people to have heart attacks, because whenever resin gets stuck to the screen after I have a pinhole leak, this is what I use to clean it off. I use a straight razor. And just over the years, she's picked up some little scratches and dings. Oop, there's a little resin secured there in the corner. We just knocked that right off. And then this section over here was back before I had my makeshift screen protector. I actually snagged the corner with that. And I just kept peeling it. And I was like, oh, hey, this is coming off. What is this? It was actually the top layer of the LCD screen. Now, if you're someone like me that is hard on technology, I cannot recommend this enough because, as you can see, I am not nice with this whatsoever. And she did not give up for 3 solid years. So let's look into what actually happened with the screen. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Give it a second to warm up. There we go. Yep, she's still working. And then there is the lovely fan. Let's go ahead and go to Tools, and then Exposure. And then I'll bring it up here. So, ooh, you can't really tell. Hold on, let me get a better angle. All right, let's try that again. In the dark. There we go. And it's kind of still hard to see, but right here in the middle, I'm getting what I would like to call light leak. Whenever a model was printed, what it would do is it would leave a film of half-cured resin on the plate and then just proceed to mess with everything, all the layers going down in this section. So that took me a while to figure that part out. And what had caused that was I had a print where I had scaled some stuff down that was pre-supported down to 75% scale. And it failed. Pretty much everything on that print did not come out. So what had happened was I did the tank clean, which, since we're still here, I'll just show you what the tank clean is here on the Elegoo Mars 2. You do this, say you got a bad print, it ignites the whole screen at a time. So you just take one of your supports that you have left over from an old print, stick it down in the corner, turn this on, let it run through. I got it set for 15 seconds. And then you could peel the whole bottom of the tank and get everything off of the FEP. Anything that's stuck just comes right out, which is what I did. I thought I was golden. Turns out I had a floater. Half of a part had come off of the supports and it was just free floating inside the resin. So when I did the tank clean, it did not pick up the floater. It just kind of stuck and all. It just kind of floated in the liquid resin and ended up still in there. So me not knowing, I put the plate back on, picked another file, fired it back up, and then the plate came down and that piece got stuck right here, and you can almost see an indent in the screen right there. It came down, it was sharp enough to where the plate hit it, popped something right here. So that's why I had the line. Now, I'm not complaining because I have known that this screen is going to go anytime now. A 3-year screen on a machine that runs every single day is insanity. And before this machine, I had an Anycubic Photon. Not an Anycubic Photon Mono, just an Anycubic Photon. That's how long ago I started the printing, because that's all that was there. That's all was available. And that one, I was burning through a screen every 6 months. So this one, the last 3 years, is just amazing. In my mind, elegoo, you have one hell of a product. Or, if anybody's out there listening and want to send me a machine to check out and test, I'm all for it. So now, it's time to change out the screen. So what we're going to do is turn it off, and then we're going to pull the plug. There we go. And we're going to take it apart. So it's kind of hard to show at this angle because of where my tripod is, and I don't have that much space on the desk. So we are going to take off these 2 screws on each side, and the whole front plate is supposed to slide off. So let's give it a shot. Oh, and they also send you Allen keys to, and they also send you Allen wrenches that will fit everything on their machine. All right, moment of truth. This should slide right off of here, but it might be gunked up for all I know. Let's see. Oh, I can see it wanting to. Okay, let's see what we got around here. Oh, there we go. We got one side. And then the other. Beautiful. See, remember I said I'm hard on machines? All right, so this here is the cable to the LCD in the front. Let's turn here. So this is where the screen is hooked up, and you can see there's a piece of tape on it. So we are going to pull that tape. Okay, we pulled the tape, and then that popped right out with it. So now they said gently pull the screen out. Oh, let's see how gently I can be. There we go. Okay, we have taken everything out, including the piece of glass on the back. So stand by while I try to get this off of here. Ah, success! Now, before we put this back in, I've got fingerprints all over it. We're going to give a little bit of a rub down. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So let's make sure the tape is on. There's tape. Ooh, there's tape on both sides. Okay, so the glass is back in. Now, we're going to pop open our new screen. So unfortunately, the Mars 2 Pro has been outclassed by newer machines. Elegoo, I wasn't able to find a screen from Elegoo, but G2 Systems has this screen available, and it says it's for a Mars 2 Pro, and it has some good reviews, so we're going to find out. And here it is. We have a protector on the front and the back. Let's go ahead and pull the front. And then we will pull the back. Trying real hard not to touch stuff. It's hard to do with hands as big as this. So then we are going to dangle the floppy down there. Dang. Come on, dangle. Dangle. Okay, screen's flat. And then you just try to line up your plug. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but there was an audible click when I finally got that in there. And then just because we're going to make sure that's in there, I've taken the tape off of the old screen. All right, now it's time to put it back together. Actually, before I put it back together, I'm going to try to clean some of the slop out of the grooves. I'll be right back. All right. There we got the front cover back on. Now the G2 Systems, they do send me a screen protector thing I can lay on there, but I'm going to go ahead and use this stuff here. Just because I know this works. And even better, because it is electrical tape, over time, just the heat of the machine will make sure that that seals up nice and tight. Now, we get to plug it back in. So we're back on, and something we have to do with the Qi2 Systems screen is we have to update the firmware. So, come to find out, I'm actually a couple generations behind, so I have to update the firmware to the latest Mars 2 firmware, and then to the Qi2 Systems firmware. So, we take our thumb drive. I got all the firmware files loaded on this. First, we're going to go to System and About. Okay, we're EL3D 3.0.2. And then there is a very specific way. We're going to go, I labeled it Old Update. There's a very specific way for us to print the files. So first we are going to print the SH4 file. That's not good. Okay. Let's try that again. I figured out what I did wrong. So we put it in. I had too many files on here. So we put it in. It says it should have updated it automatically. There's something else wrong here. My LCD calibration is not. Elegoo, if you're seeing this, hey, we got a beep. I need help. Okay, I never said I was the sharpest crayon in the box. B2 alpha. Well, ALPPGA. Okay, so now we get the new stuff. Again, back again. And then for, I think the 5th time, something happened. Okay. Print. CBD. Firmware takes effect after the power is restarted, so we'll pull this. And we'll shut her down. Start it back up. Tools. Exposure. And we got it! It's just upside down, but it's fine. That's fine. I'm not printing anything in any particular direction. Did I put it in? Did I put it upside down? I don't think so. I followed the gold. Gold was up. Has to be the right direction because it only clicked one way. Okay, either way. We'll see if it prints mirrored. If it does, whatever. I could deal with that. Alright, so we are back in business. So now, unfortunately, this did put my printer out of commission for about a week. Fortunately, I was about a week ahead of schedule, so we are going to see if I can keep up. So yeah, that'll do it for us today. If anyone out there works for a 3D printer company that wants to send me stuff to torture test, like I have this machine, and she just keeps on kicking, let me know. I got my email address down in the comments. Yeah. That'll be it for me for tonight. I have a whole bunch of stuff to get back to printing. So you all out there, keep having fun playing a whole bunch of OPR. Keep having fun printing stuff. And then just use this as an example that if a Neanderthal like me can get this running, so can you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.